Nancy Fetzer's Sentence Building. Lesson 14. Learning about adjectives. These are the things that you will need: an Add Fancy Words worksheet, the adjectives booklet, a pencil, a yellow crayon, and a blue crayon.
We are ready to begin. Today is our 6th grammar lesson. In today's lesson, you will learn about adjectives and how to add them in sentences. Ape the nouns! Ape the nouns! Add fancy words to the nouns. Wow! Look! It's our friend Adam the ape. And he is on the adjective card with the magic shaker. Adam is here to help us become better writers by using adjectives to describe nouns. Thanks, Adam the ape, for using the magic shaker to remind us that fancy words are adjectives and that their job is to describe nouns. We are ready to learn how to add adjectives to sentences before we write and after we write them. Let's get to work. Get into writing position, grab your blue crayon, and place the Add Fancy Words worksheet in front of you. Let's get started. On the left side of the page is a picture of a dog chasing a car. We will use this idea picture to form a sentence and add adjectives before we write it. On the right side of the page is an idea picture with a sentence that is already written. The boy kayaked down the waterfall. We will use this sentence to learn how to add adjectives to sentences after we have written them. Go back to the dog picture. Follow my steps to learn how to add adjectives to describe nouns before we write the sentence. Remember, nouns are who or what is in a sentence. Nouns are living things, places, or things. To begin, we need an idea. Here's a picture of a dog chasing a car. Step 1. Use the noun and verb cards to help form a sentence. Go to the noun card and ask, who or what is this idea about? Who is driving the action in this picture? The dog. Next, go to the verb card and ask, what about the dog? What did the dog do in the picture? The dog chased the car. Excellent. The dog chased the car tells exactly what is happening in this picture. Step 2, add fancy words. Add adjectives. After saying the sentence, go back and put an X on who or what is in the picture, but only if they are important or worthy of being described. The dog. Dog is a noun and important because the dog is chasing the car. The dog is driving the action. We will put an X next to the picture of the dog. Are there any other nouns, living things, places, or things in this sentence that are important to describe? Let's see. The dog is chasing the car. Oh, car. Car is a thing. Car is a noun. But is car important to the sentence? Is it worthy of being described? Yes, the dog is chasing it so it must be important. Draw an X next to the picture of the car. Now we are ready to add fancy words or adjectives to describe these important nouns, dog and car. Look, the adjective card will help us learn how to add adjectives to nouns. Let's describe the dog. This picture just shows the dog by himself. First, we start by asking the noun, dog, the what kind of question. Listen, what kind of? What kind of dog? We could describe him as the spotted dog, the yellow and brown dog, the cute dog. And that would be fine if we were describing the dog in this picture. However, we are describing the dog in this idea picture where he is chasing a car. That means we need to ask what kind of dog and what was happening in the idea picture. What kind of dog was running after a car? That's a better question. What kind of dog was running after a car will help us choose more precise adjectives to describe the dog in this picture. Ape the nouns! Ape the nouns! Ape, dog, and car in the sentence because they are important, so they need to be described. Adam the ape tells us to ape the nouns dog and car. But what does ape the nouns mean? Ape the nouns is an easy way to figure out the best type of describing words or adjectives to describe nouns. We will use the word ape to help us figure out the best adjectives to describe the dog and car in this sentence. The A stands for appearance. Appearance means to describe what the dog and car look like, sound like, taste like, smell like, or feel like. Oh, that's the five senses. The letter P in ape stands for personality. What characteristics, traits, or behaviors describe the dog or car? The letter E in ape means emotions. Emotions are feeling words. What words describe how the dog or car are feeling? Ape stands for appearance, personality, and emotion. What kind of dog was running after the car? Ape the noun, ape dog. Which type of adjectives are best to describe the dog? The dog is chasing a car. Does the reader need to know the dog's appearance, personality, or emotions if it's chasing a car? In this picture, the dog's appearance and personality are important because he's so tiny, but he acts like he's a big, tough dog. Excellent job. We will describe the dog's appearance and personality. Add fancy words. Words that describe the dog's appearance and personality. Wait. Even after we decide how to describe the dog, its appearance and personality, we may need help coming up with adjectives. Don't worry. Adam the ape has an adjective booklet. This booklet is filled with fancy words or adjectives to help your writing sound better. Go to pages 1 and 2 for appearance words, sorted by what something looks like, sounds like, tastes like, smells like, or feels like. These 2 pages are filled with appearance words sorted by the 5 senses. Let's flip to page 7. This page is for the P in ape, personality words. Personality words describe traits or behaviors. We decided that appearance and personality words are best to describe the dog in this picture. Go back to pages 1 and 2 for appearance words. What something looks like, sounds like, tastes like, smells like, and feels like. What the dog looks like is important. Using what the dog smells like, tastes like, feels like, doesn't matter in this sentence. Sounds like could be a choice, but the dog's size is more important than the noise he is making. Looks like is the best choice. Under looks like are words that describe size. Look, tiny, and pint size are size words. The dog is tiny, but pint-sized means smaller than normal. That's going to make our reader understand that this smaller than normal dog chased a big car. That matches our picture. Write pint size next to the X. Next, we will think of personality words to describe the dog. Go to page 7 in the adjectives booklet for personality words. Under the word bad is the word naughty. That's a perfect word to describe this dog because he is not following the rules and he's being rude. Write naughty by the dog. Naughty is the perfect description of this dog's personality. The naughty, pint-sized dog ran after the car. That describes the dog in this picture. Excellent job. Go to the car. Ask the what about question, then use ape to describe the car. What about the car? That's not enough to ask about the car. Always add what's happening in the sentence to the noun being described. What kind of car was the naughty, pint-sized dog chasing? Should we describe the appearance, personality, or emotions of the car? The appearance of the car makes sense. A car doesn't have a personality or emotions. Go to pages 1 and 2 in the adjective booklet. Decide what sense is best to describe the car that the pint-sized naughty dog was chasing. What it looks like, sounds like, tastes like, smells like, or feels like. What the car looks like makes the most sense. If a pint-sized naughty dog is chasing this car, what describing words are needed? The size of the car. That makes the reader see what's important in this picture because it emphasizes not just how tiny and naughty the dog is, but also that he is totally unaware of his size. He actually thinks he can take on this huge vehicle. On page 1 in the adjective booklet, go to the describing words under the eyes, what something looks like. Find the word size. The words behemoth and gigantic describe the car. Behemoth means really big and powerful. Gigantic means really big. Behemoth is a better word to describe the car in this sentence because the car is not only much bigger than the dog, but it's much more powerful. Write behemoth next to the X. Excellent work. Step 3. Write the sentence. Say the sentence, then follow along as I write it on the worksheet. The naughty, pint-sized dog chased after the behemoth car. The naughty, pint-sized dog chased after the behemoth car. The naughty pint-sized dog chased after the behemoth car. Wow! The adjectives painted a more detailed picture of this idea. You are becoming adjective experts. You are making sentences more descriptive. We have learned how to add adjectives before writing sentences, but now we will learn how to add adjectives to revise sentences we have written. Go to the picture of the boy kayaking. Follow along as I read the sentence. The boy kayaked down the waterfall. Stop! Adam the ape is using the magic shaker to remind us to describe the important nouns in our sentence. Thanks, Adam the ape. This sentence matches the picture, but it doesn't paint in the reader's mind exactly what is happening. When we add describing words to the important nouns, our readers will see, feel, and understand more about what's happening in this sentence. Follow my steps to add adjectives to this sentence. Step 1. Check the nouns. Adjectives describe nouns, so our first step is to find the nouns. Remember, read the sentence backwards, word by word, to find and check the nouns. Waterfall. That's a place, a noun. Check it. The. Move on. Down. Move on. Kayaked. Move on. Boy. Boy is a living thing. Boy is a noun. Check boy. The. Move on. Boy and waterfall are the nouns in this sentence. Step 2. Grab your yellow crayon. Which nouns are worthy of being described? Go back in the sentence and decide which nouns are important enough to describe. Boy. Is boy important to this sentence? Yes, because the boy is doing the action in the sentence. Next, we draw a caret before the word boy. A caret is like an arrow that is used to show you are adding a word or words in a sentence. Above the caret, draw a line. We will come back and add a fancy word or words on this line to describe the boy. But first, we always decide which nouns are important. Go to the last noun, waterfall. Is waterfall important in this sentence? Yes, because it's what the boy is going down and it looks dangerous. So we need describing words to get that across to our readers. Draw a caret and make a line. Step 3. Add fancy words. Go to boy and ask the adjective question. What kind of boy was kayaking down the waterfall? Ape the noun, ape the noun. Remember, ape the nouns is an easy way to figure out the best type of describing words or adjectives to use to describe nouns. Thanks, Adam the ape, for reminding us to use ape to find the best adjectives to describe the boy kayaking down the waterfall. Look at the picture. The boy looks really scared because he is going down a waterfall. Shall we use appearance words, personality words, or emotion words? The frightened look on his face means that the most important detail to describe should be emotion words because he looks so scared. Go to page 8 in the adjective book to find adjectives that describe emotions. Look under the word scared for different words. Panicked and petrified may work. Panic usually means you are really nervous or worried, that you can't think right or behave right. Petrified means you are so frightened you can't move or think. In the picture, the boy looks more petrified. He looks extremely frightened and frozen. Write petrified on the yellow line to describe the boy. Go to the last worthy noun in the sentence, waterfall. Add fancy words. Add adjectives to describe waterfall. Ask the adjective question with all the information in the sentence. What kind of waterfall? What kind of waterfall did the petrified boy kayak down? Ape the noun, ape the noun, ape waterfall. Which type of words should we use to describe waterfall? Appearance, personality, or emotions? Let's choose appearance words. Under appearance, let's describe what the waterfall sounds like. The sound is so loud that it makes the waterfall seem even scarier. Deafening and thunderous are perfect words because they describe the loudness, deafening, and the danger, thunderous, of the waterfall. Write deafening and thunderous on the yellow line. We try not to have more than one or two describing words. Too many describing words will confuse the reader. Now go back and read our revised sentence. The petrified boy kayaked down the deafening and thunderous waterfall. Wow! Adding these fancy words painted an exact picture of a petrified boy kayaking down a deafening, thunderous waterfall. Congratulations! You have learned how to add adjectives to sentences before writing and after writing them. Pat yourself on the back. You have finished Lesson 14. And after you finish your homework page, then you are ready to move on to Lesson 15, where you will learn about a special type of adjective called articles.